Good morning, students. Today we have to see our computer science class for grade 5. The grade 5, the chapter 1, chapter name is History of Computers. So in this chapter we have to study about the history of computer. That means understanding earlier calculating device and describe the generation of computers. So first we have to see the earlier calculating device. Before going to this, first we have to know about computers. So computers are used in almost all the places nowadays. So everyone knows computer can used all over the world, everywhere, in your home, shopping mall, airways, railways, in your school, everywhere they are using computers. So over the year, computers has gone through many changes in their size, speed, appearance and technology. So computer has changed their shapes. Yes, first it will desktop, then comes laptop, then comes tablet, then comes palm top. Like that they have to say change their sizes, like that appearance also. So already you studied in the lower section, a computer is an electronic device. A computer is a device that can do calculation in very fast and accurate manner. So whatever work if you have to give to the computer means it will do very fastly. Okay, compared to human, computer can do their work very fastly. The word computer is derived from a Latin word means to calculate, to count or to sum up. So the computer word is derived from this Latin and the meaning of the computer is to calculate or to count or to sum up very fastly. Itself I said the lesson name is History of Computer. So here we have to learn earlier calculating devices. So people in the olden days, they have to use to calculate using stones, fingers, bones for the calculation. Here bones mean animals bones only they are using. Okay, so for they have to give addition or subtraction or anything, they have to use stones only. This method could not use to count large numbers or to perform mathematical operations for the just addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So if 2-digit number we can add easily. If it is a 6 or 7-digit number, they cannot do very easily. So this method could not use to count the large numbers, and mathematical operation also it is quite difficult. Okay, the next, so now we have to see what are the technologies they have to use and how it will be changes nowadays. Okay, so before what they are using, so we have to see till now what they are using, how the changes will comes in every devices. So here our first device is tally sticks. First device is tally sticks. A tally stick was an ancient memory aid device to record and document numbers, quantities or even messages. So in this picture, did you see they have to write something? No, Roman numbers they wrote, no? Yes, so they have to record anything. They have to write any messages or they have to count anything. They have to mention in that tally sticks. Using this only, they have to do everything in the first. This is the first device, tally stick. The next one is abacus. So abacus, nowadays also children are using for abacus to count the values by using the small beads are there, no? Okay, did you see in this picture abacus? Yes, so the word abacus is taken from the Greek word which means a flat surface. So the word, this word is comes from the Greek language and the meaning of this is a flat surface. Abacus is a mechanical device used to aid an individual in performing mathematical calculation. Here mathematical calculation, in the olden days merchants they have to buy their products, no, they have to want to buy, they have to sold their goods. For that purpose they are using the abacus. For the merchant, that means traders, they have to count their items, they want to sold their items, they want to brought their items, no, for that they have to use this abacus. So it was invented in Babylonia in the year, which year? 2400 BC. Okay, and it is most familiar in China. So it was most familiar in China. They have to developed to help counting large number. So in China they have to develop, they are only familiar and they developed for helping to count the large number. So it is used for the basic arithmetic operations. It is used for basic arithmetic operation, that you know, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. And for that this device, okay, for that this device is the first calculating device. They can ask a question, which device has the first calculating device? The answer is abacus is the first calculating device. So in this, the important point, what are they? Abacus means it is a flat surface and it is used to on the olden days, it is used to help to buy the, that means merchant and trader to buy the items, okay, to buy or sell the items. Who invented this one? Babylonia is invented the abacus. Okay, the next, in China they help to count the large numbers. So it will performs arithmetic operations, that is basic arithmetic operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and it is called as a first calculating device. Okay, so the next device name is Napier's bone. So in this picture, did you see the Napier's? Yes, he is the Napier's bone. It was invented by John Napier in 1614. So in the year of 1614, John Napier introduced this Napier's bone. It was made up of rectangular rods of bones, ivory, wood or metal. So it is made up of rectangular rod, okay, and it was mainly used for multiplication. So it is used for mainly what? Multiplication purpose only it is used. Okay. So Napier's bone invented by John Napier in the year 1614, and it is made up of rectangular rod. The material they have to use bone, ivory, wood or metal, and it is mainly used for the multiplication. Our next device is Gunter Scale. Our next device name is Gunter Scale. Gunter Scale, and it was invented by Edmund Gunter in 1620. So it was invented by Edmund Gunter in 1620. He was an English mathematician who developed the slide rules. So he developed the slide rules. So it was popular until the development of the pocket calculator in the 1970s. So before pocket calculator, till that they have to use this slide rule, and it is not used normally made for the addition and subtraction. So this device is not used for to do the addition or subtraction, rather than it is used for the multiplication and division purpose only. So in this picture, did you see the Gunters? The name of full name is Edmund Gunter, and he is an English mathematician. He developed slide rule. It was used before pocket calculator came. This device is not used for addition and subtraction, rather than it is used for the multiplication, division, cube, square root, for that purpose only. Let's we go for our next device. Okay, Our next device name is Pascal line. So the Pascal line is invented by Basil Pascal in 1642. Did you see the picture? Yes, he is a Basil Pascal and he is a French mathematician. So he belongs to French mathematician. Pascal line is also called an adding machine. So it is also called as adding machine. Looking like a rectangular box. It also looked like a rectangular box. Numbers are shown in a rotating wheels. So it will shown on the rotating wheels. Did you see in the picture? They have wheels are there, no? That only it is a rotating wheels. It was mainly developed for accounting purpose. So it is only for the accounting purpose. Those who are maintaining ledgers, no, they have to use this device. So the first Pascal line could handle only 5-digit numbers. So before, when they have to introduce this Pascal device, they have to use only 5-digit. Then they have to develop it into 6-digit. Then they have to develop up to 8-digit. So it is quite too expensive. Okay, expensive means costly. So it is quite expensive. So I have to recall this one. The Pascal line is invented by Basil Pascal in 1642. He is a French mathematician. Pascal line is also called as adding number. It will, how it will count means it will count only clockwise direction. Okay, I will show a video how the Pascal line will works. Okay, I will show you how the Pascal line will works. This is your Pascal line machine and it is a mechanical device. So this is the first mechanical device. Okay, and did you see here 5 wheels are there? See 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is a 5-digit Pascal line machine. So this is a 5-digit Pascal line machine and it is a mechanical device. Okay, so Pascal line is the first mechanical device. Now I will show you here how they have to add a numbers. So here I have to take a 2-digit number. Okay, now listen, my first number is 28. I have to keep my pointer here and I have to rotate and I have to stop in the white pointer. Next I have to come with 8 and I will rotate in a clockwise direction. See, in the clockwise direction. Then I have to come and stop this white pointer. In this box you see 2 and here it will come 8. My next number is 35. See, I will keep my pointer here and I have to rotate and I will keep the stop in this white pointer. Next 5. I have to keep my pointer here. I will do in a mechanical process only. Okay, so this is the first mechanical device. Now see, here it will come. Now your answer, when we add these two numbers, it will get 63. Like this Pascal line machine will works. Okay, like this Pascal line machine will works. So see, your answer comes here 6 and 3, 63. Okay, Kana. So it is the first mechanical device. So it is a first mechanical device. Now we will see the next device. So our next topic is stepped rectangle and it was invented by Gottfried Wilhelm von Leibniz. So he belongs to German mathematician and it was introduced for the year 1672. The machine that can do add, subtract, multiply and divide automatically. So it could only do these operations only. Okay, so we will go for our next device, difference engine, and the device name is difference engine and it was invented by Charles Babbage in 1822. So it was developed by Charles Babbage in the year of 1822. He was an English mathematician. So he is an English mathematician. It was designed to do mathematical operations automatically. So here the operations can do very automatically. It was one of the earliest automatic calculator. So it is one of the most earliest automatic calculator. They can ask a question, dash device is an earliest automatic calculator. What is the answer? Difference engine is one of the earliest automatic calculator. And who invented this? Charles Babbage. And he belongs to which English mathematician? Okay, so we see the next topic. Next topic is about Lady Ada Lovelace. She belongs to English mathematician and also a writer. Okay, and Babbage convinced Lady Lovelace that she convert his machine code to binary code. So she also recognized several important programming techniques. Then she considered as the world first computer programmer. So in this they have to ask a question, who is the first computer programmer? The answer is Lady Ada Lovelace. She is the first computer programmer. Our next topic is Analytical Engine. It also invented by Charles Babbage in 1837. It was a new kind of mechanical computer. It could solve even more complex calculation including multiplication and division. So it is also an automatic machine, but here it will solve so more complex numbers also. This act as a basic part of analytical engine, resembles the component of simple computer system. Nowadays we have some input devices, output devices, process. Like that, on the olden days, this is the first device, no, automatically calculated. So in that device also they have a 5 units. See what are the input, output, store, mill and control. Here input means we have to give the data. Output we will get the data. Store, they have to store one place. Mill means it will do the process. Mill means it do the process. Act like a process. Okay, that CPU. And control. So these 5 parts are there in the analytical engine. After his invention, the concept of analytical engine is considered as the father of computer. So after this and all over, they consider as the father of computer. So we are saying, no, who is the father of computer? Charles Babbage is a father of computer. And this analytical engine, it was the world's first general purpose computer. It is the world first general purpose computer. Okay, so before we have to see the topic, difference engine. In the difference engine, which is the first automatic calculator? Difference engine. And here it is in this analytical engine, this is the first general purpose computer. So it is a general purpose computer. Our first device is tally sticks. So they have to store in the sticks. They have to write all the quantities, even messages, they have to write by in this sticks only. The next one is abacus. It is a flat surface. We call it as a flat surface, invented by the Babylonia, and it was the first calculating devices, and it will do the basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. The next one is Napier's bone device. It was invented by John Napier, and it is made by rectangular rod, and it is used mainly for the multiplication. The next one is Gunter Scale. It was introduced by Edmund Gunter in 1620, and in this device it is not, we cannot do addition or subtraction, but remaining operations we can do quite nicely. The next one is Pascal line. The Pascal line is also called as adding machine. It is in a rectangular box. It will works in a clockwise direction. First, they have to introduce 5-digit numbers. Later, they have to introduce 6 to 8-digit numbers, but it is too quite expensive. The next one is stepped rectangle. This is also the same. It will do the addition, subtraction, division, multiplication automatically. The next one is difference engine. It was introduced by Charles Babbage and it will do the basic things automatically, and we called as it was the first earliest automatic calculator. So difference engine is called as a first earliest automatic calculator. The next one is analytical engine. It also introduced by the Charles Babbage. After this invention over this analytical engine, Charles Babbage is called as a father of computer because it is the world first general purpose computer. So it is the first general purpose computer, and it has a 5 main important units are there. One is input, output, store, mill and control. The next one is about Lady Ada Lovelace. She is an English mathematician and also writer, but he is interested to write a programmer code, and she is considered as the world first computer programmer. The next one is tabulating machine. Herman Hollerith, who introduced this tabulating machine. It is work as an electromechanical machines, and first they have to introduce a company name, tabulating machine company. Later they have to convert the name as CTR, that is calculating, tabulating, recording company. After Thomas J. Watson changed the name as an IBM. IBM is nothing but the International Business Machine. So till now we have to learn the different devices. So how they have to calculating. So these are the different devices. So in the next class we have to see the generation of the computer. Thank you, students. Okay, our next device is tabulating machine. Herman Hollerith in 1890 he introduced this tabulating machine. So it is made up of an electrical device which can store rapidly in the shorted form, means an arranged order, that is either in ascending or descending order, and analyze that information are recorded in the punched cards. They have to store in the punched cards to assist in summarizing the information and accounting purpose. Okay, so in this they have to use punch cards. So I told it is an electrical device, so that it is called as an electromechanical machine. So it called as an electromechanical machine. So this machine is mainly used to take the census. Okay, census means here I say in Tamil, census means Makkal Togai Kanakkeduppu. In Tamil we say Makkal Togai Kanakkeduppu. For that purpose they have to use this tabulating machine. Some other important points, see, in 1896 they formed a company. That company name is Tabulating Machine Company. Then in 1911 this tabulating machine company merged with other 2 companies. Merged means joined. They have joined 2 more companies and they form a new thing, that is new company, that is CTR. So first they named as a tabulating machine company. Then in 1911 they have to combine with other 2 companies and they renamed as a CTR. Here the expansion of CTR is calculating, tabulating, recording company. So calculating, C for calculating, T for tabulating, R for recording company. Then in 1924, the American businessman Thomas J. Watson, CTR president, renamed the company as IBM. Okay, so first they form a name as tabulating machine. Then they in 1911 they have to change CTR, that is calculating, tabulating, recording machine. Then in 1924 they changed as a IBM. Here the expansion of IBM is International Business Machine. So it named as a International Business name. So earlier they called as a tabulating machine company. Then they called as a calculating, tabulating, recording company. Then they renamed as a International Business Machine. Now we have to call as IBM. So this IBM can manufacture and sales computer hardwares and software also. So they have to sell some hardwares and softwares, that you know hardwares are what and softwares and all what. So it is called as a Big Blue. We called as a Big Blue. IBM invented the ATM machine, that is automatic teller machine. Did you see in roadside the bank near ATM machine? Yes, that was introduced by this IBM company only. Then see the second image, it is a floppy disk. In this disk you can store your data. The next one is hard disk drive. It is inside your CPU box. It is also one type of storage device. The next one is magnetic stripe card. Magnetic stripe card with nothing but your ATM card only. You have seen your father's or mother's ATM card. That is called magnetic stripe card. Okay. So ATM, floppy disk, hard disk drive, magnetic stripe card. These four things are invented who? This IBM. The expansion of IBM is International Business Machine. So International Business Machine, this company is introduced these four parts. What are they? ATM, floppy disk, hard disk drive and magnetic stripe cards. Okay, Kanna? Now in the next topic, that is next class, we have to see about the generation of the computer. So once we have to recall the devices.